All right. I mistimed the intro, but surprise. Well, not really surprise. Episode of Fun Football Podcast. Jones, thanks, man. I know you've I'm gonna be nice about the Cowboys a little bit. I'm gonna try.
You
But
don't have to.
I wanted you specifically because I hadn't seen you in a minute. And then, the Packers and Cowboys are playing this week. So I
For
was
sure.
like, we gotta talk it. I gotta get
Absolutely.
I gotta get your thoughts. Like
Absolutely.
we talked about the Micah trade. But first off, man, how are things going? How are you doing? And what's going on with your show?
Everything is good. Things are getting better. I was actually supposed to have a pod yesterday, and it was raining and windy over here in New York, so we had really bad technical difficulties. We tried for at least an hour, half an hour, guys. To everybody that was waiting, that wanted to come on the show yesterday, we apologize. We wanted to get it going, but technical difficulties. But the show's good. We're each week we're like finding new things to add to the show to make it more interesting. So it's fun. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. So if anybody's free at that time, come pull up with us. Um, and yeah, football's back. Basketball's going to start soon. So I'm excited. I'm excited, man. And
Yeah, I
as
want to.
always, congratulations to you on 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
finally.
man.
I didn't wear the
What's
shirt because
up?
I was like, I'm gonna wear the Packers shirt, but it was pretty cool because I hit 3K on. I went live on Twitter on TikTok last night because I was at 29.98. So I was like, all right. I
Wow.
told the wife. And then the game got good, and I stayed on for most of the Cardinals Seahawks game. But dude, man, yeah, that's been a grind. I appreciate it. That's been thanks,
Absolutely.
man.
And I've
So
seen you come from the body. So I've
yeah, for real.
seen you
Like
grow. I
this
love it,
is
man.
this has been fun, man. Especially because Twitter's been I'm live on it right now, and I've got a lot of good followers. But
For sure.
Twitter's been like they've really made things harder recently. So
Yes.
it's fun to I'm trying to go
And
live
I'm
on
back on.
Instagram.
I'm back on X now, which is great.
I'm happy you are because we need more good people on X. So I appreciate I'm happy
Absolutely.
you're back on it. Um Thanks for the man. The 1,000 that has been such a grind. Uh, to hit it the night after hitting 3K on TikTok was cool. But thanks, dude, because it feels good, man. I'm looking at them like 1,000. I like it. I've been trying.
It
Now
seems it looks so good, don't it?
it's gonna take absolutely forever to hit the. And I'm gonna put this up on Spotify tonight, so anybody that's listening. But it is going to take me so long to hit the watch hours. I'm only at 500. I was at more watch hours last year when YouTube was boosting me when I started, like a year and a half ago. So I don't know if I'm ever going to hit that, but honestly, it just feels good at 1,000. So,
It
um,
does.
thank you for
For
that. Thank
sure.
you.
And everybody that's on there, make sure you guys watch this show right now. Get on
Yes,
there.
go check out Jones. He's got an awesome pod, dude. If I'm free on a Thursday soon, I'll hop on.
Absolutely.
And thank you to SportCoin for sponsoring the show and Undefeated Live. Jones, you know Undefeated Live is. Um,
Absolutely. Corn too. I forgot about those guys. I haven't been
yeah,
on that for so long.
I
Shout
know
out to
you
them.
forgot about it. Well, we're happy to have you back on X. Here's what we're going to talk about tonight, people. Um, we are going to talk some Packers Cowboys, but there's some other really good matchups this week. It's a weird week where you've got some winless teams playing each other, so you have some teams that are absolutely going to get a wing, and then you got the Bucks and Eagles playing. You got the Chiefs, Ravens playing on Sunday night. I can't wait. It's actually my wife's birthday, but I'm taking her
Oh,
out tomorrow night, and then she's got a friend taking her out on Sunday night. Um, it's her 30th birthday on Sunday, but
awesome. Get dirty. Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. We are going to melt pot tomorrow, and we haven't been there. We've only been
Uh,
there once, so that'll be cool. And
awesome.
I will. I want her to come on the pod. I'll bring her on when you're here because I know she loves hanging out with you. So we'll plan that for
Absolutely.
we're going on a trip in a couple weeks. We're going on a cruise. So yeah. When we come back, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
But okay.
absolutely.
All right. So we got to talk about the big game for everybody first. What is going on with this is very interesting. The Packers Cowboys. This is even more interesting than normal because you've got You've got Micah Parsons in his return, and
Yep.
that's gonna be epic. So,
It is.
what are your thoughts on this, Goose? I appreciate you watching. I know more people will file in, but we're gonna be done by 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be good to my word. So we're gonna talk Packers Cowboys, but before we do, I was ecstatic. What did you think of the Micah trade when it happened? Were you surprised that it actually happened? Because I was shocked. My team actually did it because they never do this.
So for me, I'm one of those people. I'm a Cowboys fan that has been really understanding Jerry Jones these last 5 years. I've been really been
Mhm.
paying attention to him, and this just seemed like just another one of Jerry's way of getting people to talk about the Cowboys, like he always does. So I
Yeah.
didn't really believe in it a lot, but the more it went on and you started hearing the conversations that were being had with Jerry and well, not had with Jerry and Micah's agent, and then the stories behind it of Jerry talking trash about Micah and the GM. I mean, his representative. I started getting worried a little bit,
Okay.
little, very little. But what made me start really worrying is when I watched the documentary. And I
Yeah.
watched the documentary, and it was great. Like for anybody that knows
Oh,
me,
the
I'm a
doc
Cowboys
was
fan, but I'm
epic, dude.
also it was great.
I'm
And
not a
I'm a Cowboys
Cowboys
fan.
fan. I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was trying to tell people. I was like, even if you're not a Cowboys fan, this is just a great football doc. Like you just want to just to learn about another franchise and how it came. And it's the Cowboys, the most talked about franchise in all of football. So why not figure out how it happened? Um, so I watched it from different aspects. I watched it as a fan. I watched it as a critic. I watched it just as a football fan. Um, and the one thing that made me worried was when they showed the part of him trading Herschel Walker
Yeah.
to get draft picks, and that ended up turning into Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin or whoever it turned out to be.
Mm-hmm.
That turned the Cowboys around, and they were a losing team from going one in whatever how many games it was at that time, 1-15, I think, to a Super Bowl champion. Not only one, but three. It turned into three Super Bowls. And when I saw that, that's when I got worried. Because knowing Jerry like I know Jerry, he thinks he could pull that off again.
Yeah, he does.
And,
He does.
and that's what I
You
was
know he
worried.
does.
And I said it too. After I watched that episode, I literally got my phone and I started recording. And I said, Cowboy Nation, for this whole time, I've been telling you guys not to worry. He's not going to trade him. He's just doing Jerry things, and he's trying to sell the Cowboys, which he does a fucking amazing. Oh, I
You're
apologize for
good.
my language.
You're good.
I'm very passionate about it, and he did it in Jerry fashion. You know what he normally does, sells the Cowboys, and I thought that's what he was doing. But when I saw that, I was worried, and I was like, Cowboy Nation, this might be real this time. He might actually trade Michael Parsons because he thinks he can pull off another Herschel Walker trade.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's
I mean,
not.
there's Cowboys fans that thought this. I had Cowboys fans tell me this was a good deal.
Yeah,
People I
this is.
like, dude. I'm not calling names. I'll tell you later. But
I
like,
apologize to those Cowboy fans. You guys are crazy. I'm sorry. I got to be from a Cowboy fan to another Cowboy fan. This is not that.
no.
This is not that. We didn't even get enough for him. Really,
That
I don't. I feel like we got robbed a little bit.
well, that's my deal. Like, if we'd given you guys like 3 firsts or 2 firsts and a bunch of other picks, and I like Kenny Clark, but if we'd given you that haul, like it's too late first. Kenny Clark is good, but he's 4 years
Yes,
older and he's been injured a
exactly.
lot recently. I like him when he's healthy. And I know Micah fades a little during each season, but it's no comparison. Look what he's done to our defense. We lost last week, and it wasn't our defense's fault. They played great, man.
Absolutely.
The Browns are just another top 5 defense. We ran
Yeah,
into them.
exactly.
It was a bus
Absolutely.
stop. It was two great
It
defenses.
was. So no, I was shocked at first when it happened, but then I was like, you know what? This kind of falls into what I thought. He was going to think this was going to be the harsher one. I was devastated regardless, even though I kind of saw it coming a little bit. I was still devastated because I just been through it with this franchise for so long. It's been a long time. You
Yeah,
guys all
man.
know. You guys
I
know.
actually feel bad for
So
Cowboys Dallas fans. After the same year you guys trade Luka, you trade Micah, you trade the best player,
yeah,
probably the
what's in
best
the
player on
water in
both teams.
Dallas? What's going on over there, man?
Like I follow
Because I
NBA
know you're
enough,
in
like,
Dallas. Oddly enough.
and I actually follow NBA a bunch. The Luka trade, I had some people tell me that was going to be good after. I was like, and then they locked into the number one pick, which was the craziest
Yeah,
thing for the Mavs.
that
Like,
was.
I actually like low key want to talk more NBA, but I'm trying not to drive my wife nuts because I did start a movie pod every once in a while. So and I try to have it during football season, then take a break because the NBA goes all the way into really early July. The
Yeah.
documentary was the best thing. The documentary was the best sports
It was awesome.
documentary I'd seen since The Last Dance.
It was
Like
good. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
it really
Perfect.
was. Last Dance I've rewatched. I'm gonna rewatch that Cowboys doc.
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna rewatch it as well.
I probably watched Last Dance 25 times. This Cowboys doc was everything you want if you're an NFL fan. Okay, this
Yes.
is a Bears guy. This is NFL outdated. I love him. He's got to come on soon. If the Packers lose I'm going to put it this way. Jones, if the Packers lose to the Cowboys without CeeDee Lamb, I'm canceling my show for a couple weeks. Let's just put it that way. Better not freaking happen. Better not freaking happen. I'm sorry. Like without CeeDee Lamb, come
Yeah,
on,
that would.
man.
I'm not gonna lie. That would be bad. Um, I'm. Everybody knows I'm a Cowboy critic, and I do got the Packers winning this game. But if the Packers lose this one, that's gonna be really ugly, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be on you guys. I'm sorry. This
Well,
is
I'm
a
gonna
perfect
be.
opportunity.
I
I'm
was.
gonna be on you
I was
guys.
on him last week because this is where I'm like, okay, if we're gonna we got Reggie White, and it took like 3 years. That was the Cowboys. It was right in their era. It was when the Cowboys were
Yes.
still dominant and the 49ers. But we lost. We grabbed him in 93. It took to the fourth season because we ran to that buzzsaw the Cowboys, as good as the Packers got, and they
Yep.
graduated to making the conference championship in 95. But it took 4 years. It may not happen for the Packers this year. Good to see Jones made it. Med hopped on Wednesday night.
Man, my guy, what's going on, brother?
Hey,
I gotta
if
get him back on
Med,
X.
if you get home in time, let me know. I'll invite you on. But we're only going for 45 more minutes, so probably not. But yeah, man,
Cowboys by 20.
Med's great. Cowboys by 20. He sent me a meme this morning. It was a great meme, but I had something else I'll tell you about later. I was excited about. I was like, I don't have time for your crap. Like, how about the Bears win 2 games in a row? Let's see that.
He's having fun with me now because his Bears beat my team last week. So
Which is just great. Like, that was I couldn't believe it. That was the craziest Sunday. So let's just talk about it really quick. The Bears won by double digits. The Eagles are getting smacked around silly. I saw the best meme if you watch Drew Allen. They're just getting beat, and he's like, okay, and then it flips. And they had to block 2 kicks. My team got a stupid kick blocked and played around with their food. Jordan Love, we're going to get into him. He needs to step up. I hate to sound like ESPN, but I need to see him be a little more mature and the rest of the roster. Beat the Browns and we can talk. All right. Ned, win 6 games, then we can talk. Andy, more than a hand, get to 6 in a season.
Love it.
In a
NFC
season.
North rivalry.
Hey, Kia. Thanks for watching.
Kia, what's up, Kia? Cash
Kia
out
rocks.
Kia.
I need to get her on. I've
She's
never
the
had her
best.
on the show. That'd
She's
be
the
good.
best. You got to get Kia on for sure.
Kia, I'm gonna hit you up later. Okay. Last weekend was also nuts because you had the Colts continuing to go undefeated, and Carson Wentz and the Vikings get 48 points on this Browns team that looked like they wanted to roll over without Joe Burrow, which is not what we've seen. that was some crazy, crazy, crazy shit. And I'm not going to curse too much, but we'll get more into the Packer game. I think we both think they're going to win. What
For
has
sure.
been your biggest surprise this season, other than Brian Thomas Jr. not catching passes, uh, killing my
To be
fantasy squad?
to be honest, my biggest surprise is the Colts. The reason why is because I really thought one that I knew Daniel Jones wasn't a complete, you know, bust, but we saw a lot of mistakes when he was in New York, and yeah, we can blame the offensive line wasn't great, and we can blame a lot of things that was going on. We obviously they're still dealing with that in New York as we speak, but some of those problems were Daniel Jones's fault as well.
Oh
So I
yeah,
didn't see, I thought he would still be that kind of Daniel Jones, and there's still time, guys. There's still time, but as of right now, he is playing MVP type football, which is amazing. Queen, what's up, Queen?
she's the
He's
best.
playing MVP type football. And
Yeah.
yes, it's only 3 games, but you got to give credit where credit is due. This team, not only does he look good, the team looks good. JT's
Hey,
running all over the place.
is it
Defense is
just no
playing
more
well.
Giants? Do people just got to leave the Giants to be awesome? Is that what we're looking?
It
Xavier
might
McKay
be.
looks
I've been trying
better.
to tell him.
Saquon looked better. My wife was like, "Look what happened. He left the Giants, and she's not. He had 2 good years there, but she's not wrong, man. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the Giants are just New York sports football. New York football is just freaking
Yep.
cursed, man.
Tom Coughlin, he left and played and did better. Like, come on, man.
She's
It's
gonna have
nasty.
she's gonna have a rough Sunday.
Oh yeah, but you'll be happy at the same time because she's a Packer fan, so she'll be good.
But you nailed it, dude. Daniel Jones, they're calling him Indiana Jones. There's a chance this could continue because Steichen's good. You got Jonathan Taylor playing like a top 5 running back, and you got Tyler Warren, who already
Mhm.
looks like maybe a top 5 tight end. You got Michael Pittman. You got some decent receivers. The O-line's playing better.
Yep.
That's a support system. The Giants, like other than Saquon, didn't toss him anything until Malik Neighbors, and it like
Right.
yes, he
Exactly.
didn't look great last year, but that was the first time he had a receiver.
For sure. Absolutely. And to add on to it, what was I gonna say about the Colts? This week we'll be able to really tell if this team is legit or not because the Rams are a legit team. They lost last week, but against the defending champs. So
The Rams,
it was a horrible second half by them, but
that was a bad fourth quarter. That was a bad
well,
last
horrible.
45
But
minutes.
if the Rams come to play and the Colts come to play and we see a good game, which I think we will, but even if the Colts lose, but if they lose in a tight one and they're still fighting, I'll be very impressed. I'll be very impressed.
They
Because
might run
week
away with
four is
the
when I
NFC South
normally
too.
think, yeah,
Yeah. The
week four is
oh
when you
oh I
normally
forgot
find
about
out.
this. The Panthers decided to hang a 30 burger and not let the Falcons score and maybe crush Falcons' souls in the meantime.
Oh man, that was
That made
nasty.
me what's up, Dad? That made me feel better because I was
Hey,
like,
what's up?
okay, any given Sunday, if the Panthers can go 30-0 on somebody, any given Sunday, I was having a rough time. But it's just one game. And I think young teams go through that. The Falcons got to figure out if Penix is it because
Yeah.
this season, it's only 3 games. He's barely had any time. We need to give him more time. Oh, she wants to come on. What do you think? Should we get her on?
Hey, that's good. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here, hold on. I'm gonna send you the invite. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. What was I think? What was I saying? Oh, I mean, this season Penix has looked like straight garbage. He's got an arm too. That's why they
Right.
started him over Kirk. We got to see him. I feel like it's the receivers too. Like,
Yeah.
it's not usually just the QB, but I don't know, man. I'm not liking what I'm seeing in Atlanta right now. I don't like the coaching either. What are you thinking
Yeah,
there? Because
he's gotta have a bounce back game. Who do they play? Do you know who they play this week?
yeah, Atlanta
I forgot.
plays. I got the whole lineup up. They got Washington with Mariota, which may not be a rollover. I mean,
Right.
Scary Terry ain't playing either. So you're down
Right.
Eckler, you're down Scary Terry, you're down Jaden Daniels. But last week they looked pretty damn good. I mean, against the Raiders, which
Right.
is
So that's a game he could get. At least look good in it. Like that's for the Falcons. They gotta compete, and you can tell that the organization, the front office, is very. It's not as patient as they used to be because they got rid of the kicker right away. Right away, and he had a great year last year,
I agree, Dad.
from what I heard. Everyone said the young Koo was killing last year. And then he comes into this year, has the bad start, and they got rid of him like that. So it might be one of those years where, hey, guys might start moving things around if they don't get started,
And you got
start
Bajan.
winning some games.
You got Bajan, you got Toys, you got Bajan, you got Drake London. It should be better. Hey, I'm happy you hopped on.
Hey.
What's up, Janae? It's nice to see you.
It's so tense in my house right now. You don't even understand, bro. Like, I got all my husband's family coming at me because they're Cowboy fans. My husband's a Cowboys fan. And my parents said they go pray and then call my house on Monday to make sure somebody's still breathing.
This is going to be like my house when the Packers play the Eagles, except I actually low key, even though they piss me off, I like the Eagles, and I've got a Saquon jersey because I got him in Dynasty. So that's like, hold on, there we go. It's just, here's the deal. The Cowboys, like low key with that defense, might be a bottom. They look like a bottom 10 team to me, and it's not even really Dak's fault. Like, you got Pickens. Yeah. I'm certain Javonte in fantasy. I don't know about this week.
Pickens is a nasty guy.
I like their offense, but without CD, and they just don't have, like, Kenny Clark is probably their best defender.
Probably.
And the Packer fans have lived in that world. He can be really good, but they don't have enough forces on D. You got to spend money on defense. The Bengals are going through the same thing right now.
Yep.
I feel
invest in the defense.
It's going to come down to who has the best defense, pass rush, and who can run the ball the best. And sometimes who can throw it deeper and can catch and do what they need to do. Turnovers are key as well.
Which
so it's going to be an ugly, ugly game. But I will say this, because this isn't business for Micah. This is personal.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have to do a Uno reverse. This isn't business for Kenny Clark. This is personal. So there's going to be emotions all over the place. It's like a toxic. It's like a toxic marriage when you don't catch your man with the side chick, and now you about to slap up the side chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically like, okay, who go?
It sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
Yes, it's like a Tyler Perry play. Yeah, it really is.
Honestly, I'm hoping for Micah that he has 5 sacks. Like, I really hope he has 5 sacks, and the Cowboys win at the same time. Like, I don't think that's possible, but I would love that to happen, just to rub it in the Packers fans' face, because I had to hear it for the past couple months. I just want to rub it in y'all faces just for that. But other than that, if you guys win, I'm not going to care so much outside of just Micah just having a good game. I'm going to be happy for Micah. But Packer fans,
I see. You know what? That's gonna be an ugly one for us too. Student versus teacher.
You're right. Yeah. I think the Packers, this is a get right game on the offense. We need to see the offense get going. The problem is our offensive line is banged up, but this is the game where they can miss a few linemen. We got a bye week after. They can get healthy. They're still going to be down a couple receivers for a minute. Watson probably going to play for a few more weeks. And Jaden Reed's probably going to be out for like another month and a half, which is okay. We need to get our running game going, because the problem is Myles Garrett and that Browns defensive line, they don't play around. And with 3 guys out, we weren't able to counter that defensive line. We should have, if we didn't turn the ball over, we win. But this, to me, if the Cowboys are going to have any chance, Jones and Janae, then they've got to. Their defensive line has got to get.
Dak can't be Dak. That's the only way that the game is gonna go. If Dak is Dak, sorry,
Well, he's Dak, so.
I just
Same
think
thing with love. If love is love,
I'm not worried about this week because they made Caleb Williams look good.
Yeah, he's gonna have a field day for this
I'm
game.
starting him in
Love is gonna
fantasy
be
with confidence, guys.
for sure. I would
I
too.
think Caleb Williams look like an elite quarterback. What's wrong with y'all?
Everybody gonna make any team that plays us outside of the week one, which was shocking. Well, actually, it's not shocking anymore because the Eagles are the Eagles
You guys played
offense.
tough.
We know that we don't pass. They don't pass the ball well.
And y'all
Um,
did so well against Philly. I was proud
we
of
did.
y'all. What?
We did. I was proud. But they tricked us. Is what they did. They tricked us. They made us think that we were going to be something on defense, and we're not. So. It's gonna be ugly though. You guys are gonna have a great time watching this game. I'm not, and the only time I'm gonna be happy during this game is when Micah gets a sack. I'm gonna clap every time he gets a sack, and I hope every time he gets up. It's in Dallas, right?
41-8. Yeah, I
Yes,
know. I
it's
wish I
here.
could go. If it wasn't
I
so
hope
expensive, I'd be
he
going.
looks at the owner's box and gives him the nice bird. Just give him the nice bird to Jared every single time. Every single time. I would love that. I love that. That'll make I will be happy. I will cheer for the Packers if he does that.
Because I want to hit some other games, we got a few more minutes on this game. We'll come back to it. Mike is eating Thanksgiving dinner. My dad says 41-8. What's y'all's
I can
score
see it.
predictions?
All right, Pops. I can see it, Dad.
I
Go,
like it.
Dad.
I like this. He's watching this. It's great. I love when he pops in. Mike is eating
I'll go
Thanksgiving
41.
dinner.
I'll go 41-13.
I'm gonna
I'll go 41-20.
41-17. I think our D is gonna play good, but Dak is gonna probably in the fourth quarter. This is where we're gonna see the Packers
Choke like he always does.
The Packer defense wasn't the problem last week. They hung. They had them unoed. They gave up a field goal. Love threw a pick with bad field position. Then that blocked kick happened. And they had the ball at midfield. Our defense has been lights out. If the Cowboys can score on our D, it looks top 5 to me right now. We're gonna find out because this is a good test, even without CD. You guys still have Pickens. Ferguson's been good in fantasy, and he's
Williams. We have to watch out for him too because he's good with the run game.
He's been awesome. So this is where we're gonna see if we can beat y'all's O-line. Your offensive line's been solid. So that is, if there's a way the game stays close, it's you guys running Javante and the offensive line holding up.
I think at least one. I know Tyler Booker, I think his name is out for this game for us. So
no, he's not.
That's not good.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, dude.
That is not good. He's gonna.
Okay,
we're even if it's not Micah, the Packers in general are gonna have a lot of sacks because
Rashawn Gary, hello.
Yeah, I see the Cowboys trying to make sure that Micah does it, and then everyone else eats. And then they're going to try to make an adjustment for that. And then the second half, Micah eats. It's going to be bad.
The first game when he played lights out. He played lights out the first 2 weeks. You're going to see the absolute version of Micah, which Jones knows is scary. But our offensive line is banged up too. So I'm going to be curious if you guys try to bring pressure because we're down 2 linemen, maybe a third. It's a backup, but still we're down 2 offensive linemen, and Bullard is banged up too. So we're banged up right now. We got Reed out. That's one thing that's killing the Packers. They got a lot of injuries. So your offense has got to score to keep you all in this game. So we're gonna find out. So we got to talk about this game. This one I'm really excited about too. We got to talk about Eagles Bucks. This is Packers Cowboys for me is the one I'm most excited for, but Eagles Bucks in Tampa. 2-3-0 teams. Philly kind of reminded me of last year with I hope he gets Golden involved, Dad. With the Eagles playing like the 2024 Chiefs, just with more talent. They keep 1 score in games. 3 in a row now against Dallas. They did it the week 2, and then last week they edged out the Chiefs, which isn't that impressive right now. The Chiefs don't look that good. Then they go down by 19 on the freaking Rams, come back. Tampa is injured. Godwin may play, but they've got Mike Evans out. Godwin's questionable. Baker apparently is questionable with the biceps. I think he plays. Apparently Tristan Wirfs is going to play, but the Bucks are still depleted on offense, yet are 3-0 anyways. And they've also had 3 game-winning drives this year. So you got both teams not really playing their best.
For sure.
I think we get a one-score game. The Eagles are favored by 3.5 on the road in Tampa. I set the stage. I'll go last. What's y'all's thoughts on this one? I think this is the game of the week.
For me, I would have loved to see everybody healthy, both teams healthy for this game because of the history of this matchup. The Bucks have been having the Eagles number lately when it comes to these two matching up. That being said, though, I think the injuries for the Bucks are going to outweigh it for them,
Yeah, I'm worried
and
about it
the
too.
Eagles are just going to be a little bit too much for them, especially because of what they just came off of from the Rams game. I think, and it pains me to say this, but I am a very unbiased fan. But everyone knows I hate the Eagles, but I'm got to be honest. I think them, the Eagles having that second half, that fourth quarter comeback unlock something for them this year. Potentially. I don't
Yeah,
want to put it out there, but potentially I think it could have unlocked something for them. Because now they know.
Pop sees
Now
it.
they
Good
know.
take, Jones.
All right, we can pass the ball now. We know we can pass the ball. I know our game plan is Saquon, but there's 9 guys in the box now.
They're
I mean,
forcing you to
Saquon's
throw it.
not having a yeah.
It's
So
like the
we
Packers
gotta throw the ball.
load the box and make you throw it up. And they got weapons though. They got AJ Brown, Devonta
Exactly.
Smith.
They
They
got the
got it.
guy. And they were like, oh, hello, come on now. We're here. We've been here. I don't know why you wait until the fourth quarter to get us. So I think if the Eagles are smart, they start off the game passing and they let Saquon get eased in. Last year it was the other way, and deservingly so. It worked. But that's
Well,
not going to be the case this year. It's
is
not.
Lane Johnson out for this game? Because he's a centerpiece of that line. I don't see him on the
Um,
injury report, but I know he
yeah, I
was,
don't think he's going to be injured. I think he's going to be a go for this game.
which is important because they're going to need him. But you
Yeah.
you nailed it. Even with that O line, pass to
Yeah.
set up the run. It is an option. I like that. That was a good take,
Mhm.
Jones. Really good. Janae, what you think?
I'm gonna be realistic. I hate the Eagles. I can't stand them.
Yes.
Okay, they were they remind me of a bad hair weave on somebody's head. It's terrible. Um, okay. And they crazy like that glue sometimes. But I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles on this one. The Bucks have way too many injuries of too many key players that make their offense offense. Now, when the Bucks are healthy, oh for sure, they would have gave Philly a run for their money. Facts. We're not even gonna deny that. But because there's so many injuries after week 1 and 2, because let's just be clear, the first week of the NFL, it was rival on rival. It was like rival to rival to rival to rival to rival. And so many people got hurt. And we're not even halfway through the season. So I'm hoping that once, Tampa heals up and gets their things together, things will come together. But I'm gonna have to go with Tampa on this one. I mean, not Tampa, but Philly on this one. And I can't stand Philly. They get on my nerves.
Y'all really are bringing it tonight. I love it because I needed this. I just woke up from a nap and I'm so excited for football this weekend, other than my fantasy football teams. But the one reason
Oh,
I'm gonna go Tampa, not because I think Philly is the worst team. Jalen Hurts has struggles against this Tampa team. He's 1-3
yes.
in Tampa. He's one and
Yes.
three, 1-4 overall against Tampa. And they still got Igbuka if he's 100%. They need Godwin to play because otherwise Shepard's their second receiver. The injuries scare me. But Philly's been playing with their food. And I think Baker, if he plays, now he needs to be 100% or close to it. But Baker's just got something special going with this Tampa team. I think there's an easy scenario Philly wins this one, but for Tampa's kind of been his kryptonite, not just in the playoffs. I'm gonna go with the upset. I
like
gotta
it.
I gotta
I
I
like
gotta
it.
pick some upsets. This could be a good thing for Philly. They need to lose one, like I think they needed to wake the frick up. Now, Jones, you made a really good point there where they may have awoken already. I'm worried they're gonna come out lights out. They fell down to
Yeah.
the Rams. They're like, okay, people can beat us. We got to play good. But Mayfield has that crazy juice, and he hasn't even been awesome yet this year. If it's a
Yeah.
one-score game in the fourth,
Oh yeah, I could see them
I
winning.
like Tampa. So Philly needs to get up by
I didn't think
multiple
about it
scores.
that way. Yeah.
So
It's a
I,
close
I
game.
just
I agree with that for sure.
these look like two contenders to me. I think Philly played
No
another
doubt.
one last week. I think Detroit's your other one, and if Green Bay can mature, that's your fifth team. The NFC is deep. The AFC is not this year. So this is that sleeper team I like this year. So I'm going to be curious how this one goes because I think it's going to be a good litmus test for both teams. Any final thoughts on that one? I want to kick to the Rams Colts game because that one is another really. This is an interesting one because so you got the Rams favored at home after getting shellacked in the second half at the Eagles. I'm excited for this game. We're going to find out what Daniel Jones is made of in Indy, people. 3-0. Jones already said it, Janae, before you came on, looking like Indiana Jones MVP candidate. Only through 3 games, though. We're starting to settle into what these teams are going to be. Weeks 4, 5, 6. The offensive lines maybe get healthy this year. The Colts offensive line has been healthy. They've got a couple of the best linemen in the league. They got Jonathan Taylor. They got Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman, and they've got a good coach in Steichen who's got the pulse of this team right now. Now you're going into LA, who's going to be pissed off after dropping 19 points to the Eagles. Who wins the game, guys? And what's your thoughts?
Rams.
I think so
I'm going to
too.
go with the Rams. My boy, Blake Coral, Blake the Great from the Wolverines. He's going to have the game of his life. Once he gets the ball, all you're going to see is ass and cleats down the field, baby. That's all you're going to see. That's all you're going to see. When he gets the
I love
ball,
it.
I'm telling you, when that man gets the ball, it's over. Lights out. I think the Rams are going to get it together because sometimes when you go in and get your butt handed to you, you know what I'm saying? It lights a fire under you and you just go up in there and light it up like Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that that's going to be what they need to go in there and handle what they need to handle. So my money's on the Rams. I'm going to go with my Rams.
Yeah, I agree. I think if the Rams bounce back after an embarrassing second half, this is a team that's talked about to be one of the contenders this year. So, and you just lost to the defending champion. So you need to fix that so you can make sure that if you guys meet again, you're ready for it. And you were ready the first half, you just weren't ready the second half. Um, the Colts, I like this team. I think they're going to give them a fight. I think this is going to be a fight. I think this is going to be a low scoring game as well. I think both defenses are going to show up. I can see this being I can see this being like a 24-17 kind of game, like 20-17 kind of game, 17-14 kind of game. I can really see it being, even though both teams have a pretty high powered offense, but I think the defenses are going to show up. But this is going to be the game that we start to see Danny Dimes turn back into the New York Dime. And we know the New York Dime is dirty. So so trust me,
Well,
I know.
no, good stuff, man. I like it. Seriously, you guys
So
this
I
is
like
good, man. This has been a good
it.
show. This is also going to tell us what the Rams are. We think they're a contender. They need to show up after getting dominated in the second half by Philly that they shouldn't have, and their special teams let them down. Their coaching kind of did too. McVay kind of played scared like Green
Oh yeah.
Bay. He had 3 4th downs. He could have gone for it. Danny 2 nickels. That's good, Dad. I like that. I think this is important for the Colts. They've actually been the better team this year, but I'm going Rams. I think the Rams. I can't go. I like picking upsets, especially now that I'm not doing pick'ems anymore. But I think the Rams are going to be angry. But if the Colts keep this to a 1-score game, that's going to show you that they probably are going to win the AFC South because the Texans have been straight.
Oh yeah.
What's crazy is that defense has been good, really
Yeah.
good. But the offensive line and Stroud, they can't protect it all. And Stroud seeing ghosts. That offense has been so bad. Like, I wasn't going to do, you know what, really quick. You got an 0-3 Texans team. They're playing the Titans. I was talking about this with Sam. Do you guys think they can finally win a game this week against Tennessee? I would freaking hope so. Do you think they're going to get their first win finally? You think the Texans are going to win?
Titans are getting their first win.
Oh, what?
The Titans are going to get their
Oh
first
my
win,
gosh.
baby.
The
I
Texans
agree.
are done. If they
I
can't beat
think
the
it
Titans, they're
continues. We were
done.
talking about upsets. This is my upset of the week. The Titans are going to get it
Oh
done this
man.
week against the Houston Texans. The Texans, and it hurts. It kills me to say it because CJ Stroud is my guy, Ohio State, baby. But he has not looked good these last 2 years. Yeah, we know
He should.
Wolverine, you cheating guys.
He's
I
good.
know.
He's
We
good.
know about you cheating guys over there. But the Ohio State showed you how to really win a chip last year. But we'll move
Hey,
on from that.
And we still
hey,
beat you with no quarterback. Calm down.
hey, hey. It didn't matter. Michigan had it that year. You guys have been
With
awesome.
no quarterback, bro. With
Apparently
25
not.
starters gone, bro, we still beat you at Ohio. Thank you.
So we'll see.
So
Do it
far,
this
so
year.
far, JJ without Harbaugh has been looking pretty suspect. So, I mean, they're
But
looking better with
yeah,
Carson Wentz. That's
I
not a
think
good
Kent
sign.
Ward has a good game. Um, that defense hasn't been looking that terrible for the Titans. They're actually suitable. I think they can give Houston and Stroud some problems. Stroud has not. We can't say it's the sophomore slump because he's in his third year now. He's in his third year now, and he's still looking like some trash. So I
Yeah,
think the Titans
it's
are
been
going
bad.
to
Isn't it
get
lack of protection, though?
You think
part of it, but he's still got to
they,
deal with it.
they let
He
Yeah.
go?
still
They let
has
go.
that issue.
Why would you, if you had protection issues last year? Why did you let go of your best two linemen? What? That's like what the Mavs did. They're like, hey, let's trade Luca away. And let's
Lord.
trade who would have been their second best player? Let's trade Kyrie before he got hurt. Like it doesn't, you don't do that. They set up Stroud. I mean, I blame Stroud too, Jones. But what are they? They're like the opposite of the Bengals. They're like all deep.
Yeah, exactly. It's the opposite.
That offense is not well. They look broken. I
But
is Stroud gonna recover? Do you guys think?
I think he will once they actually um, fix that offensive line. I think he's so scared at this point where he knows he doesn't have an offensive line and he's pressing and he's making bad decisions because of it. But you even at this level, you can't allow just because you have a bad offensive line to add on to those mistakes. We
Mm-hmm.
understand you're not going to have the greatest protection. But if you don't have the greatest protection, you and your offensive line, I mean, you and your offensive coordinator need to sit down and talk about, hey, how we got to get the ball out faster. Because year one, it was all deep balls with Tank and Nico Collins because they had an offensive line, well, somewhat of an offensive line. But
Yeah.
over the past 2 years, it hasn't been looking like that. The offensive line is back, and they're still trying to get the ball down the field. CJ Stroud is holding the ball too long. We
Yes.
can't do that when you don't have a good offensive line. You gotta get the ball out quick.
One,
It's
two,
like Joe
three,
Burrow.
click, baby.
It's like Joe
Pittsburgh
Burrow.
Steelers, they know they got an old quarterback back there. They're trying to get the ball out quick. Like there's
Can't
a
be a
lot of
pillow
teams that
princess with the
trying to do
ball.
that. Yeah. So that they just gotta. I think it's a mixture of blame to go around.
Yeah.
But as being the guy out there, CJ Stroud, you got to do better, man. You just got to do better.
I'm gonna answer my dad's question in a second. He wants to ask about that game last night. I actually turned it off with 4 minutes. I thought it was over.
It was
I
nasty.
missed
I
that
watched it.
score, and then the Seahawks closed. I was impressed with the Seahawks defense, not late, but we'll hit that in a second. I think the Texans are gonna win, but I wouldn't be overly surprised if the Titans did. For Sam's sake, for Mr. First Down's sake, I kind of hope the Titans lose, so maybe they fire this coach. Because in Houston, it's not D'Amico Ryan's fault. You're dealing with probably the worst line in the league, and that's given Cincinnati a lot of credit because their line sucks too. But the Texans line is that bad. Like there are levels to this. Like you got the Bengals line, and then a whole bunch of dirt, and then you got the Texans offensive line. That's what you got. So I I'm gonna go with the Texans because I just like their defense, but it would not surprise me. I can't believe the line's 7. They're still giving the Texans some credit, and they don't like Tennessee. I think there's a good chance that Tennessee actually steals this. I wouldn't bet on this game. Don't bet on this game at all.
I would not.
Really quick, hey Mafia. It's good to see you, dude. My dad asked that game last night. What that showed me was that showed me that you've hit your limit with Kyler Murray. Like, I love what I saw late. Marvin Harrison finally started looking good. Finally. I was too, man. Marvin Harrison, my dad's got him in our dynasty league, and this guy looks like broken. And finally he gets that touchdown. That was great. Like, that was a little much, but like, seriously, he was looking like a straight up bust. I love that he finally got the touchdown catch, but I'm impressed with Sam Darnold, man. He made throws under pressure late in the game that they needed. The dude, this is so not what I predicted. I thought he was going to be a bust in Seattle, and it's early on. I'm giving it a few more games. The Saints were good last year early on, and they sucked. But so far, I'm really impressed with Sam Darnold. I was surprised the Cardinals made it a game, honestly. What do y'all think? Did you guys watch that game?
I did. For me, it's like consistency and complicity. They're like two sides of the same deadly coin. Mm-hmm. You can't get complacent, and you have to be consistent, or else you're going to be like a wet peanut butter sandwich. Don't nobody want it. Okay? You have to go in there and do your damn job. That man was running for his life every time he laced his cleats. That was ridiculous. Oh, my stars. It's like, look, Kyler, you've been the Cardinals quarterback forever ago, okay? I'm going to need you to either ship up or ship out. So if he don't do something this season,
he's not mature enough. He's not mature enough. That was a good take. He doesn't, it's not just Call of Duty. I don't trust the guy's maturity. I don't see it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And he's small.
This is one of the predictions I had for this year about Kyler Murray was it's a make or break for him. It's either you're going to put up or you're going to put out or going to be put out. So this is a big year for him. So far, it doesn't look that great. It's okay, but it needs to be better. It definitely needs to be better. But my biggest takeaway, and I didn't watch all of the game. I watched some parts of it because I was just not interested.
It was a surprisingly good game, especially late.
Yeah, I looked back and I was like, oh, we got a tie. I think it was 2020 or 17-14 or something like that. When I was looking
at last week, the Dolphins actually made it a game against the Bills. These Thursday night games have actually been good this year.
That blew my stars. I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah,
it's been 4
for 4 on Thursday night games. It's 4 for 4.
And let me tell you something. I thought the Ravens had that, but Lamar, every time when he don't comb his damn hair, they lose. Every time when he don't braid his hair or do something to that head, Lamar, baby, you listening? Comb the hair, baby. Braid it. Something. Come on, Lamar. Okay, you got one of the best coaches in the league. You got one of the best backs in the league. Your defense, I don't know what happened. I guess they missed the meeting. Okay, it's kind of like you go to Popeyes, right?
They missed a few meetings.
And you order a 2-piece. They don't give you no biscuit with no honey, no hot sauce, no jelly. Don't nobody want that? Get it together.
That was good stuff. I like it.
It's nasty. It's nasty over there. But oh yeah, Sam Darnold. I think he's definitely proven that.
Yes.
Hey, it wasn't just what was going on over there in Minnesota. You put enough good pieces around me, I'm gonna make it work. So I love that for Sam Darnold, proving that. And a lot of quarterbacks have been doing that lately.
Yeah,
starting with Baker, Indiana Jones now, Sam Darnold. Like, it's happening. We're seeing it right in front of our eyes. So I think, based off of this, we're going to have to start putting a pause on, killing guys in their first couple years of their contracts with their first team, because it might just be the system.
When their team sucks.
It just might be.
I mean, look what happens to Chicago quarterbacks every other year.
Hey, this is I'm starting if Caleb gets this going for a few games because he started looking better week 2. I'm gonna be curious what happens because Roman Dunze has been good. He's got all the weapons. So Caleb really doesn't. I mean, it's only a second year. He has excuses and he has a brand new coach. But I'm gonna be curious if Caleb continues to get it going. I try to be an unbiased Packer fan, and it was Dallas last week, but still, he looked awesome. Jones knows. Like that game was. I was like, what? I thought the Cowboys would hang 35 on Chicago's D. They've been looking terrible. For real. Yeah. Like Chicago's D has been one of the worst in the NFL. That's what's going to hold that team back.
Well, they played the actual worst in the NFL.
Yeah, then they played the actual worst. Right? Like good take on that QBs this year. And when they're moving, Jones, like they're going to they get the right support system. I still question if Trevor Lawrence would be good in a different system, but maybe.
Stop that line. Stop that line. Stop that line.
I don't know. He might. He just might.
Well, he's got receivers, but that damn coach, I don't see it.
Him and his Farrah Fawcett flip hair is not doing nothing. Okay, he is more concerned about being in a Pantene commercial.
I don't know. I'm not all the way off on Trevor yet. I'm not all the way off. He's shown some brightness. He's shown that he can be top. He could be there, but he just hasn't done it.
He's a good deep thrower.
Yeah, he just hasn't done it consistently yet, and that'd be my problem with a lot of quarterbacks. Jordan Love, everybody.
Let me tell you about Jordan Love. Okay, Jordan, baby, you missed it.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna need you to go to America's Best. Okay, they do contacts, glasses. I'm gonna need you to open your eyes. They need to do some work around here. This is not for play. We don't do this for fun. Watch where you throw the damn ball, man. Jordan, I'm gonna need Jordan to step up. He demanded all this money.
That pick was bad. I feel like he was really playing better the first 2 games, and those defenses I thought were decent. So we're gonna find out. We're about to see. We've got the type of team with our defense where you just need to not. It's Jalen Hurts. Be a point guard. Be the point guard.
There you go.
When we need you to play good, play good. Don't turn the ball over. Doesn't have tree trunk legs like Jalen Hurts. They're not going to be quarterback sneaking it and doing the tush push, but it's similar. Like use your legs a little bit. He's got them. He's not elite at that, but he can move a little bit more than he's been moving. Just point guard this thing. Don't have any, like in the NBA, don't have any turnovers.
Take your time.
Be Chris Paul, set everybody up, and when you get your shots, take them. Now, the Browns defense, I think, is real. But I need to see Jordan Love against elite defenses not turn the ball over and play within the game. We were up 10-0. There was no reason to throw that pass. It wasn't the only reason we lost the game. It wasn't just his fault. Josh Jacobs can't get going. Offensive line was getting absolutely destroyed if you watch the game. It was ugly to watch on offense. They were getting destroyed. This week is not going to be, Jones, sorry. This is not the – if Jordan Love throws 4 picks this game, I still need to see him do it later this season. If he gets 4 TDs against Dallas,
thank you.
That's Dallas. So,
boy,
we're gonna find out. So
Jordan needs to learn how to slide too. Oh, well, you know how to do the electric slide, baby.
Trevor Lawrence. I was trying. Okay, I'm gonna be good to Jones. He's got to get up early, and we're gonna go just for a few more minutes. But there's a few more games. But let's just talk Ravens Chiefs. Ravens Chiefs.
Oh,
are the Ravens broken, guys? Like, what's going on? Their defense can't do anything. Derrick Henry can't hold the ball. And John Harbaugh, if you watch his facial expressions late game, he doesn't look like Jim. Something's up. He's won a Super Bowl with that team, but I think like he needs to. I think it might be. It's getting close to me thinking it's time for him to go. Lamar turned the ball over twice in the playoffs last year against Buffalo. You can't do that. But there was a litany of errors. It seems to always happen to this team in big games. I think they win this week, but because the Chiefs just look like garbage to me. But
they do.
I don't know, man. Something's off with the Ravens. I just don't trust them.
The Chiefs too. They're both off.
Well, the Chiefs are.
Yeah.
The Chiefs have regressed so badly on offense, unless Rashee Rice comes in as the number one. The defense ain't the same. This happened. You guys remember the Pats when they won three Super Bowls, the first run with Tom Brady, and they got Randy Moss. They kind of did a mini reload. They didn't win anymore for another like 10 years. It happens with dynasties. I think if Mahomes hasn't peaked already, what they're going to do is Kelsey will retire, and they're going to have to reload the offensive weapons around him, and you'll see a little lull for a couple of years where they probably won't make it. And then they'll be back if they reload correctly, like New England did. They had 2 different runs with Tom Brady. They run 3 early on and 3 late in his run there. So we'll see.
Yeah. I got the Ravens winning this one, and a close one, but I could also see the Chiefs winning it just because they're head to head. The Chiefs are dominating in that aspect.
Yeah.
So it might be in Lamar's head where he's, afraid or something like that. Not that I think he will be, but he might get into too much into his head because he's going against the Chiefs, a team that he's only beaten once. So hopefully that doesn't get to his head. The defense scares the hell out of me for the Ravens. They look disgusting, like really bad.
31st in points and 32nd in yards, dude.
That's nasty because last year they started off kind of like they are now, and then they finished the season top 10 defense.
Yeah.
So I was expecting them to, continue that, and it just didn't work like that so far. So that's weird for me. But Lamar, hey, every chance I get, I'm going to say this about Lamar Jackson. He keeps proving you haters wrong. Each and every single year, he proves you haters wrong. You said he was a running back. Does he look like a running back to you now?
No.
He looks like one of the top quarterbacks each and every single year.
In the league.
If it wasn't for Josh having the year that we all were expecting for him, finally, he would have won another MVP, that being Lamar.
That's true.
He's got 10 touchdowns, no picks. No picks. Now, granted, I will say that part of the loss was on him against Detroit because he held the ball too long and they had 7 sacks. He was a little off there, but his passing rating was still like 140. Like he's still killing it in passing rating. He's still one of the most accurate quarterbacks. If I'm not mistaken, so I heard somebody mention it. I got to go look it up. But he might have the all-time record for passing rating. I think it was passing rating or something. I forgot what it was. Or completion percentage, something like that. He's close to one of them, which is amazing.
Wow. He holds a record for career passer rating.
Told you. Like that's
all-time leader. You know what though? I'm gonna tick you off right now. I feel like he is the James Harden. He's at his peak. In the regular season, dude is when James Harden was putting up 35. Like you're seeing some of the best stuff you're seeing in the regular season, and honestly, it's even better than James Harden. That's a bad comparison.
Yeah,
James Harden just fades. James Harden does this in the playoffs. Lamar does this is Lamar in the regular season, and then it's like this. It reminds me of Peyton, and it's like I gotta see you. Like even Josh Allen doesn't always play his best game, but he's has a winning playoff record, and it's not the only thing that matters. But it's because I feel like he plays within the game more. I think Lamar gets too in his head in the playoffs and makes critical mistakes. And I gotta see him. But you nailed it. He's really evolved, man. He's become a passer. He's got weapons galore. He's got if the defense can just be adequate, he's got everything he needs to go to the Super Bowl this year. The only teams that have a chance, unless the Colts are good, are the Bills and Chargers. That's it. And the Chargers may not even be that good, but I like Jim Harbaugh, so we'll find. I know you don't, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Really, it's probably just the Bills, but maybe the Chargers, the Chiefs. It's not their year. The AFC is wide freaking open.
I'm not say that. I gotta. And so the Chiefs,
they're dead, baby. They're dead. They're dead.
I think I said that so many years about the Patriots, and every year they showed up. So, and this is like the Patriots 2.0 to me. So
absolutely.
I'm not going to count them out,
calling
even though I agree
I'm
with you
calling it.
guys. The Chiefs do not look like themselves, but we said
Not at
that last
all.
year. We said that last year, though.
I
We
think
said that the
Travis
year
Kelce.
No, but
before.
it's
Travis
worse
Kelce.
We
this
say this
year. It's
every year
worse.
about these guys. No, it is. You're right.
You're right. Yeah.
You're right. It
No, you're
does
right.
look
You're
worse
right.
than it does the last 2 years. But when you got number 15, all bets, I'm
If they
still putting my chips in.
fall to 1-3, that's a bad sign for them. I
For
think it's
sure.
Kelce, man. Like he's aged. He's going to be 36. He's not the same tight end. And now you don't have Tyreek Hill. So if Rice is going to have to come in to be that guy or Worthy, they got to get him both back. So I don't even think this is fair to see it right now because in 3 weeks when Worthy's back and Rice is back, 3 or 4 weeks,
that's when it's going to be.
Yeah, 4 weeks. Then we'll know. They got to hold water. They got to hold ship until then.
Yeah, they got to hold. They got to win some games now, though. They have to, or they're going to put them. I don't see them winning the AFC West. I'll put that for sure because the Chargers look legit. I think they're going to take it this year. So if the Chiefs are going to go on a run,
It's going to be brother against
wild
brother.
card. Yep, it's going to be in the wild card, and and we've seen them do it on the road, but they've never started the playoffs on the road. They've always had a home game first, and then they went on the road. But this year, it's going to be every single game on the road.
If they make it.
If they make it.
What if they miss the playoffs?
That would be wild.
Jones, who wins this game? Because I'm trying to be good to the hour. We're at an hour.
You're good.
I'm having fun though, man. Like this is great.
Me too. We can go a little longer.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Ravens. I would not be shocked if the Chiefs won, but I'm going with the Ravens. I think they're the better team, especially offensively. Defense is suspect. Chiefs offense suspect, but the defense is looking pretty good. They haven't been letting up a lot of points. I think the key for the Ravens is get over 25 points. Get over 25 points because the Chiefs can't score more than 20, 22. That's their number. They haven't been able to do that in about a year or so. So if the Ravens can continue, and the Ravens are averaging 37 right now. Yeah. They're averaging 37 points a game.
And they're 1-2. And they're 1-2. This is like the Bengals. This is like the Bengals last year, dude. This is like the best offense in the league and the worst defense. This is literally the 2024 Bengals. Like if the Ravens defense can't wake up, they're gonna struggle to get 10 wins because the defense has been straight garbage. I don't think it's gonna continue, but damn, like Detroit Lions, man. I thought they were gonna beat the Lions, and the Lions showed up. The Lions have woken up. They're out of their den. They were in hibernation, and they've woken up.
Yeah, after that Green Bay spanking.
Yeah, we woke them up. They were like, "Oh wait, what? We were still in our slumber apparently." Because then they just smacked the Bears around, and then they really, honestly, kind of.
Child, they didn't smack the Bears around. That was a whole DV situation. Okay,
boom, boom,
that was the Kane and the Undertaker versus Triple H. Okay. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is still cage match. Don't do that.
They wanted to stick it to Ben Johnson so bad. It was
they
did. Okay, who wins this game? Ravens Chiefs. Because if Jones is cool, we'll do one or two more.
Yeah, Ravens, most definitely.
Jones, are you picking the Chiefs? Or
for me?
No, I'm going Ravens. I'm still going to go with the Ravens.
This is the second time this season the Chiefs are underdogs at home. That hadn't happened since Mahomes' second season. Like you can tell even Vegas is like, what's going on? I think the other problem the Chiefs have is they don't have a running game. Like, what's going on? Like Pacheco can't run. I think it's the O-line. They are.
I think it's the O-line is part of it, but I think him coming back from that broken leg, I don't think he fully trusts that leg yet.
No,
I think he's
playing scared. He shows.
Tough runner.
Do you remember
he was a tough runner? Yes,
Marion Barber with the Cowboys. But you remember after he got banged up, he wasn't the same. That's how Pacheco already looks. And I'm hoping it's not true. But Marion Barber was a vicious runner, violent, and then all of a sudden was just done because his body was like, "No, you're done, buddy." Pacheco's kind of looking like that.
Marco Murray. I can name them all.
Yeah.
DeMarco Murray, he had a hell
That
of a
was a
DeMarco Murray,
dynamic duo,
that's a
though.
really good one.
DeMarco Murray and Des Bryant, man.
Oh,
Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, I can just go on. Now, don't get me started.
Hey, if Javonte is good for you guys and they're smart and they keep him, the offense is starting to get set. It's just the other side of the ball.
You got to rebuild your defense.
I think if Mahomes can pull this off, this could be, if the Ravens D is bad, this could be that get right game for Mahomes and that Chiefs offense. I think it'll be close, but the Ravens are favored 2.5. I'm gonna go Ravens too. I can't not. But that defense has gotta get freaking.
You have to, because that game is like a woman getting a relaxer, and then she go out in the rain, and then her hair it's not. No. One
other thing that I will add, and I don't mean to sound like the Mahomes homer, but that play that he made last game against the Giants,
that was nasty.
when he threw it behind, it was a backward pass. Someone picked it up. The Giants were running back, and he hauled ass. He saw it from the moment he threw it that he made a mistake. He chased the guy down and gets the ball back. If that doesn't happen, I don't know if the Chiefs win that game.
That's true.
That's true.
I don't know if they win that game. We'll never know, but that was a huge play, and that's why I trust Patrick Mahomes so much. He's that good for him to realize, oh shoot, that's a backward pass. I need to go get on that. As the quarterback that just threw it, who's thinking of that? Nobody. They're gonna expect one of their players, the running back, the receiver, somebody else to go try to make that play. He knew from the moment it left his hand, that's a backward pass. My guy didn't get it. I gotta go save us right now. And he did.
I got a fantasy question. Would you guys start Javonte Williams against? It's a guy on TikTok, on my TikTok live, that he watches them. He's asking, would you start Javonte Williams against Green Bay's D, or would you start Tyreek Hill against the Jets? And that's actually tough because I like Javonte. The Packer D is pretty good. I think I'm thinking Tyreek.
I probably do Tyreek.
I don't know though. Javonte's been so freaking good. I think
he has. I would say Tyreek, because the Jets defense hasn't been looking that great either lately. And the last game, maybe even the game before that, no, definitely the last game, Tyreek had a big game. Tyreek and Tua had a big game. It wasn't until Tua turned into Tua Turnabalova that
as usual.
Even that Buffalo game, they had a chance. Then he turns the ball over. It was like a Jordan Love moment. I was like, bro, don't do that.
Lord, don't
do it.
Lord, don't do that.
I got final Packers thoughts in a minute, but okay, really quick. This is one more good one. This is actually a really good slate this week. So we had that good Seahawks Cardinals game, which I think proved the Cardinals need to move on from Kyler Murray. But you got Jacksonville, who's surprisingly playing good, at 3-0 San Fran with all their injuries. They're like the Walking Dead, and somehow they're 3-0. I don't see him as a true contender because they're too banged up. Like, I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Rams are the NFC West team. Do you guys think the Jags D has actually been good? If they can get BTJ finally going and Travis Hunter, Lawrence, I think they have a chance to go sneak into San Fran and get a dub. What do you guys think? I don't know. Is Purdy playing?
Yes, I heard he was.
Yeah, he is off the turf toe. Okay.
I think that they're gonna give it a fight. They're not just gonna turn around and be like, "Okay, here it is." You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna go in there and they're gonna do some things, and they might shock us on what they might do and what they're capable of doing. But as far as like San Fran is, I mean, when Brock has the ball, yikes. Yikes,
yeah.
You know,
they've been I am shocked. I think they're really gonna miss Bosa though. And they've been missing Kittle. They've been doing it without him.
He's done for the season.
They've been doing without Jennings. They've been doing it without Ayuk. They've had injuries on the offensive line. They've had injuries on D. And somehow Shanahan's kept the thing going. But
he's our coach's kryptonite.
Yeah, he is.
And they said that Ayuk's comeback is postponed. So he was supposed to come back at a certain date. Now they're saying that's going to be even longer.
Oh
So
man, yikes!
yeah, that's not good. For those reasons, I'm going with what was the team? The Jags. I like
Yeah.
what they've been doing lately. I have Trevor Lawrence in fantasy, and he hasn't been doing horrible. Like, he hasn't been blowing up, but he hasn't been killing me either. Like, I forgot which. I think it was week 1 or 2. Week 1, he went off. He went off, and I had him on my bench, and it killed me.
Yeah.
It killed me. Um,
Yep.
I think Trevor Lawrence, especially if they can get the running game really going, that is a that's the way for them to be successful. It's the run game has to be something for these quarterbacks like
Mhm.
Trevor Lawrence, like
Love
Jordan Love,
Jared
Jalen
Goff.
Hurts, Dak
Prescott.
Prescott.
So many.
Those guys need a running game
They
Yes, they
in
do.
do.
order for them to be great. So Jags
Rodgers don't
and
need
even
one.
Herbert had it. Last year they ran the ball a lot before they started airing it out. They still got a good. Who's their running back right now? I know what's
ETN.
his name.
Jags.
ET. Yeah, there we go. ET. No. I'm thinking of the Chargers right now. Who's the Chargers?
Oh,
Uh,
now they got Hampton because Najee Harris is out for the year.
Hampton. Yes,
Hmm.
It's
that's right.
going to be
Yeah.
interesting because it was like the Cardinals. They have got Connor out. They had to lean on Benson, but I think
Yep.
Hampton. I could be wrong. He looked great in college. I'm going to be really curious how he is.
Yeah,
Seriously,
it's gonna be interesting to see how he looks for sure.
I
But
got.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jags.
I'm going with Jags too. I think they can pull this off.
Yep,
Janae, what you
they can
got?
go.
I'm gonna go with y'all with the Jags on that, but I also wanted to say a personal thank you. Y'all know what I went through when I lost my grandmother. I just want to thank you for the prayers, the
Yeah.
kind words, for reaching out. It was a really difficult time. I'm still dealing with it, but thank you so much for being my family. I love y'all very much. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you from the
Hey,
bottom of
what
my heart.
happened?
Thank you.
My wife's got her 30th
We
birthday,
love you.
and she's still missing somebody from a long time ago. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but I had a dream about my aunt the other day, and it was just to enjoy the time with the people you've got around you. Because I don't even remember the dream. I just got to talk to her, and it was like I don't remember what we talked about. It was just you were there. It was right after I started the podcast.
Yeah, I
Hey,
remember that. It was really
thanks,
hard
man.
for you. How are you doing?
Good. I miss her. I'm doing good. Really good actually. Still miss her though. I think she'd be super freaking excited because she was a fan of the show that hit 1,000. I don't think she'd be happy with the Broncos right now. She's a Broncos
No,
fan. Um,
she
I
would not.
you don't replace when it's somebody that is one of your people. That's one of the core people in your life in that inner circle. You don't replace them. And that's just unfortunate. But my dad knows it's his sister. It is what it is. But
Prayers to your family.
yeah, and it was a long
Glad to
time
see you
ago.
guys doing better though.
Yeah,
Definitely glad to.
no, I'm good, man. Seriously, life's been pretty good. We got an apartment. Oh shoot, I should let the dog out. You know what? Hold on. I feel bad. You check this out. Hold on one second.
Good to see you, Queen.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight since you see me, brother.
You look good, girl.
Come here.
Thank
You
you.
look good.
Come here.
Man, this
Got this
Jim.
little
Oh,
kitty.
look at the puppy. You
Aw.
Her
got a
name is
pop up.
Pixie. I feel so bad. I left her in there because I ate right before. She's gonna want to go for a walk soon. Her name's
Yeah, I
Pixie.
thought she was looking at you like that.
She's the final piece of our apartment. She's been awesome. So no,
She's
man.
like,
Aw.
Daddy, can you hurry up?
Yeah. See, when I did a show Wednesday night, I just did some recordings. No. I did the show with Mr. First Down. She hopped on, or Tuesday night, whatever night. She hopped on the pod like 7 times. She just came and said, "Hey." So she'll probably keep hopping up. So
That's what's up.
no, life's been good. I'm sorry that Janae, that's hard. It's
And she was my last living grandparent.
yeah, that sucks.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Hang
sorry.
in there though. You got this. You got this. You're
I
strong.
Hey
can't.
Jones, you gonna love this. Guess what fan she was?
Cowboys.
Boys.
She would have been sad this Sunday.
Her and my husband loved each other. The last Christmas gift he bought her was a Dallas Cowboys blanket, and she didn't let nobody touch that blanket.
I love that. Well, hopefully we can get her a W this weekend against your Packers.
I don't think so. Nah, bruh.
Janae, you're the best. I'm sorry. I should have reached out even more. You've been.
But you did though. You did. You always checked on me. You and Jones both. I appreciate you guys. And whenever you need me to come on to chop it up, because y'all my dogs. People like, subscribe, donate. We do sponsorships. Come on, Nike, Vans. Come on, everybody.
He's trying to get to 2,000 now. Let's go.
Right? Come on, Dr. Pepper, Coke Zero, somebody.
All right, I got a fun one for you guys. Really quick. What's your top 5 teams right now? My number 5, I had the Lions 5th. I had them right behind the Packers, even though they've looked great the last 2 weeks, but I took that week 1 game into account. So I had Lions and Packers. I gave the Colts an honorable mention and the Bucks and the 49ers, all 3 for being undefeated. Oh man, dude, if I hit 2K, I'm gonna go nuts. This felt good today. I didn't expect to hit it today, so that was cool. But Colts I almost put in there. The Bucks are banged up and the 49ers are banged up. But I had the Lions and Packers 5 and 4. Who are your top 5 guys? Think about it a little bit. I sprung it on you.
For me, I'm gonna go 5th, like you said. I'm gonna go.
It's tough.
Matter of fact, 5th. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, man, they've been good.
Tampa.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Tampa at 5 because, like you said, they're banged up and their wins have been impressive, but they've only been 1-score games.
Yeah.
So I'll go there. 4, I'm going.
I almost dropped the Packers out after losing to the Browns, but
right.
I almost did. Some people said
I was so mad. I cooked everything in my house.
Well, that was a good house to be in there.
Okay.
Yeah. 4th, I'm gonna go with your Packers. Even though you guys lost, I'm gonna put you guys in there because you guys have looked
defense
pretty dominant. Yeah, the last 2 games before then. So you guys are 4th. 3rd, I'm gonna go the Chargers. I like how they've been looking. Strong defensively. They're like a top 5 defense right now. 2nd, I'm going Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens, even though they look horrible on defense, but that offense is still very, very powerful.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing another team, but obviously number 1. I forgot the Eagles, but fuck. Screw the Eagles.
I put the Eagles at 2. I actually had the Chargers at 3. Chargers have been
number
great.
1, I got the Bills.
Yeah, I had the Bills at 1. So I had Lions, Packers, Chargers, Eagles, Bills. That was mine. Janae, who's your top 5?
I'm gonna y'all gonna roast me for this.
Oh, I can't wait. Don't put the Chiefs up there.
No, absolutely not. I don't do Patricia. Okay.
Hey, he's looking pretty bad right now.
I got the Steelers, number 5.
Okay.
They're showing some promise. Let's see what they do. I actually have
on Sunday, Ireland.
I have the Chargers for number 4.
Okay.
I have Green Bay for number 3 because our defense is nasty. Our offense just needs to find the yellow damn brick road. No. I'm gonna put Green Bay at 2, and I'm gonna put the Cowboys. I'm gonna put the Cowboys at 3 and Green Bay at 2. And let me tell you why I'm gonna put the Cowboys at 3. Cause your man with the golden foot. Your man with the golden foot. Aubrey is the best damn kicker in the league. He has the golden foot. Got to give credit where credit is due.
But unfortunately,
the top 5 teams.
Still goal is only 3
favorites.
Well, he's not my favorite. They're not my favorite. I just like the kicker. That man made 2 63-yard kicks in Minnesota. Come on.
Top 5 special teams.
And number 1, I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Oh, great.
Because offensively, when they're all healthy, they're dangerous.
So Jones left out the Eagles and you left out the Bills. All right. I get
You
it.
leave out the Bills too, and the Ravens.
The Eagles haven't looked great. Well, the Ravens are 1-2. Jones, I wanted to put him on there. They were still in the top 10 for me, but I gotta see him close some games. I think Auburn's going for a 70-yarder. It could happen this week. He's that one bright spot, man. If they could get Overshown, they got to get Lamb and Overshown back.
That's who should have got all the damn money, not Prescott.
Oh, I'm glad you said Overshown. To the Cowboys, I saw a report. I don't know how true this is, and I hope it is not.
Okay.
I saw a report that Overshown is expected to come back in October or November.
He's on the
I hope that is not true.
Oh, no.
For every muscle in his leg. His ACL, his PCL, MCL, he tore everything.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to come back this season is no good. No, he's not going to be the same.
Why would he do that?
Exactly. I want him to sit out this entire year.
Rehab
For the entire year and come back 100% next year. Because
I think they are trying to
was the best linebacker on our team last year. He stood out. Our defense was trash last year. And he was the one guy that stood out every time I watched this. I was like, who is number 0? He's good. I like him. He has potential. And week after week, he would just show up. And I'm like, all right, he doesn't just have potential. This guy has the potential to be great. And then he tore his leg up. So I don't want to rush him back in order just to have him on the field. No, we don't. No. This season is a lost season. We're not making the playoffs. We're not. Well, we might just based off of how Washington's looking and some of the other NFC teams are looking. But if the NFC starts looking strong, Cowboys are out, which is what I predicted anyway. So I'm not worried about that. Let's not waste a good year for him.
I agree. If he's not 100, don't bring him back. Like, let him rehab. Let him go through the necessary steps that he needs to recover, so he could be efficient and healthy before you bring him back before you throw him in the den of wolves. Just make sure he's good.
He was he got injured week 14, December 10th last year. So that would be 10 months is coming up in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He's on the pup. I think they are trying to bring him back, and that'd be a mistake. And I'm happy we went back to Packers Cowboys because I'm going to try to be good and wrap in a few minutes, but I'm having a blast. This has been a great show. It's funny because I was legit I almost messaged you, Jones. I was like, dude, I'm way too tired. And then I took like an 80-minute nap, 70, I don't know, a little over an hour.
I'm getting a little worried there. I was like, I haven't seen anything from him yet.
I have gotten such little sleep all week. It was really bad. I stayed up too late. I did a couple streams a few nights this week. And then the kiddo woke up 5 times last night. So I took that nap. Hey, Cowboys fan. How are you feeling for this week? Are you guys still America's team? That's from him, actually.
All right, so
this is good. I want to talk about this a little
bit. We're always America's team, Justin. We're always America's team. It's just we just don't look like it right now.
Right now, we're not a top tier status right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But we will be there in about another week. But I still think that we're going to make it a hell of a game.
I hope so. I hope so. Pray.
Here's my deal. Jerry, if he can get out of his own way, you have a chance, but I don't think he's gonna. It's unfortunate because I live near Dallas and I see it's fun because in Arizona, no offense, other than the Suns when they're good, the Cardinals have had moments, but that sports is real in Dallas and people care. There are cities in the country where people care. Green Bay, all they have is the Packers, but they're like Boston cares. The Lakers care. Like LA, there's cities that care about their sports. And what Dallas has done to their sports this year, New York is another one. Absolutely. Sorry, I should have mentioned them right away. Chicago, when the Bulls aren't trash for 25 years and they're good with Michael Jordan, that's another good sports city. It's just bad because you've got bad ownership with the Bears and the Bulls and unfortunately baseball teams haven't been all that amazing recently either. But Dallas has screwed up their sports teams. Somehow they've got these idiots running the franchises. Sorry. Jerry's a genius businessman. He is probably one of the best marketers in the world, even at his age right now. But he needs to have somebody else be the GM, and he's the hype guy. That's what he needs to do. He's never going to do it though. You saw the doc. You know he needs credit. Jimmy was they clashed, and he should have gotten out of his own way and let Jimmy just run the team. And the only reason he won one more is he went out and got Dion, and they were just stacked. That's it. Barry Switzer wasn't really that great of a coach. It was he was fun in the doc. If Jerry needs to get back to worrying about the marketing aspects, and if it's his son, just let somebody else run it. Seriously.
I agree.
Because they're not going to win with him. He's not a good enough GM.
It's been time. I've been waiting.
I know.
But I'm not going to hold my breath because I just don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't either. I bet that y'all wouldn't even win 8 games. I bet my buddies.
No.
I'm going to watch the game with a buddy, and I bet him $20 you guys wouldn't win 8 games. And he said he's going to pay me if they lose and go to 1-3.
Yeah, well, he better get his wallet out because it's going to be pay time.
Yeah.
We're not. I don't see us winning 8 games this year.
Okay,
we got a tough schedule.
You do. That's the problem. You guys have a lot of tough games. This is a good one. Which coach has the hottest seat in the NFL? I think
Matt LaFleur.
No. John Harbaugh.
I think John Harbaugh. I think the Tennessee head coach. I think Mike McDaniel in Miami. Even though he said he's going to be paid. Those 3 in the AFC. In the NFC,
he probably has the hottest seat. It's probably Mike.
I think it's Mike McDaniel.
You don't think Matt ain't gonna be up out of here if we don't deliver this season?
If they missed the playoffs with this squad, which would be crazy,
then yes. Then he needs to be up out of here.
He's just done too much in the regular season, I think.
I think they're going to give him more time because of Jordan Love. They want to see him. What year is this for Jordan Love? 4?
It's of starting 3, but he sat for 3 years. But it's
right. So starting 4. Yeah, I think because of Love, they're going to give him a little bit more.
In the back,
thank you for bringing him on. I appreciate it.
No problem. Absolutely. He said thank you for coming on. Oh, yeah. Him and his spot from the back on shirt.
That was cool.
Yeah,
well, guys, this was fun. Any final NFL thoughts before we boogie? I'm gonna I could go for another 30 minutes, but I'm trying to be good to Jones. He said, "What time do you have to get up and coach?"
My game is at 9:00. We got to be there at 7.
Oh, jeez. It's 10:30. I'm sorry, dude. You rock.
No, you're good. You're good.
This was good.
Absolutely.
They're going to win because Jones is the coach, baby. They better recognize.
What age?
8. 8 years old.
Is it Papa?
That's good.
Yeah, it's Junior Mites football. Wolfpack is the name of the team.
Good for you,
sweater was over here somewhere, but whatever. Yeah, we're 2-1. We lost our first game, our third game last year, but we were last week. But I think we're gonna be good this week and get a W. So shout out to the Wolfpack.
Man, if I had the time with all the potting and the kiddo being young, I'd love to coach at some point.
It's fun. It's the greatest thing in the world.
I used to do this little after school thing with elementary kids, and I've always wanted to coach football. I think when the kiddo gets older, I'm gonna get into it. It just sucks because in middle school, you can't out here. If you coach one sport, you coach them all, and I really just want to coach football. So
really?
Yeah, you in Arizona you could coach football. In high school, you can just coach football, but in the middle school level where I'm at, if you coach football, you're coaching basketball and track or baseball. You're doing all 3.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Justin, thanks for watching, man. Final question. Who do you see as the teams? I don't care how long your list is. Which teams could actually stop the Eagles' repeat chances? I'll give you my list quick just so you can think of teams. In the AFC, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to still stick the Ravens in. I'm not sticking the Chiefs in. I think it's the Bills, Ravens, and Chargers in the AFC. The Colts could be that special magical team. I got to see more though, because they've only won one good game so far, but they could be maybe. So in the AFC, I've got Bills, Chargers, Ravens. In the NFC, I see the Bucks, Rams, Lions, not in this order, Packers. I'm missing one. What's the other one?
Did you
Rams,
say
Bucks. There's a fifth team. Who is it? Damn. Brain's not Brandon. Packers, Lions in the NFC North. The Rams, the NFC West. The Bucks. I think that's it, actually. I don't think the 49ers are there or the Seahawks team.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't think so. So that's it. I got those 6 teams. You guys see anybody else? You toss in anybody that you don't believe in there?
I like all the ones you said. Like I said earlier, I'm still putting the Chiefs in there until they prove to me at the end of the year they are not that good. Until I see it, even though I'm seeing it now, but there's still room for them to improve, and I'm just gonna bank on that they're going to improve. So,
Okay. So there's mine.
I'm gonna,
just so you can see them. There's mine. You threw the Chiefs in.
yeah.
Okay. So I've got 7 teams. You got 8. Okay. I like it. Janae, you got anybody else or anybody that you don't believe in on that list?
Actually, I'm gonna toss the Steelers in there. They're showing a lot of promise.
All right.
Um,
Aaron Rodgers.
that's my dog.
All right. Do we
Everybody you picked.
Do you believe in the 49ers or Colts? Either of you guys?
Possibly more likely, I'd have to say the Colts because they're a more healthier team and they might put up a much better fight than the 49ers because the 49ers are not the same 49ers they used to be. Like all the main teams that would stomp everybody when it came to playoffs, they're not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of,
What about the Broncos? Are they done this year? Do you guys think they can get it going?
I think the Broncos can turn their season around. It's any given Sunday. Anybody can do a Uno reverse. Like, look what's been happening lately in the universe of football. So it's like,
what about
it could be anybody's game.
Do the Commanders get healthy and make a run, or are they just?
Most of their roster are Wolverines.
Jones, I don't know. It just depends on if Jaden gets healthy, right?
Yeah, it depends on that
and consistency.
Yeah,
with him.
And that defense.
And that's my
that defense got to be elite.
That's my thought on Jordan Love. I need to see consistency. That's what I want to see this weekend out of the Packers. And also, we've got this is an NFL thought to close the show. And then I'm gonna kick it to you guys, and then we'll boogie. I appreciate everybody watching. We're at almost 350. Thank you. My final thought on the NFL right now is there's a shortage of offensive linemen. So if you've got a healthy line in depth, like even Philly's line hasn't been that amazing yet, but that's one of the few. The Cowboys, if Booker's healthy, they've been one of the better offensive lines. That's been the thing I've seen more than previous years. I feel like we've got a shortage coming out from college. And then when you've got injuries, like look at the Texans, man. And the Packers right now, they're banged up. There's a bunch of offensive lines. It feels like there isn't enough offensive linemen in the NFL that are good anymore. And I'm going to be watching this over the next 3 weeks. But that's my final thought. Janae, thanks for hopping on. Any final thoughts on the Packer Cowboy game or anything this weekend? Your Steelers in Ireland?
My final thoughts for the Green Bay Packers situation is we need consistency from Love. Okay. Our old linemen need to step up and do their job. Backs need to be backing. Okay, because defense is not the problem. Defense is not our problem right now. Our problem is offensively. And once everybody gets into gear and Kraft is crafting, you know what I'm saying? And Musgrave is in there, like trust your tight ends, trust your receivers, trust your running backs. See, there's no trust in that O-line and it shows. And the dysfunction is spilling out into the game. And I'm going to need Green Bay to get it together. Because we will not be the woman with the relaxer in the rain. You heard? Get it together. Absolutely not.
I love it. Jones, final thoughts and what you got coming up with your show, man?
So the next show will be next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. I'll pull up you guys if you guys want to. Let's have some fun. It will be on all social media platforms. It'll be on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. I fixed it. I know how to do all that stuff now. So I want to make sure I got it out to everybody on all platforms so everybody can enjoy it. So if you're free, be there. Queen is there every week, so you already know the vibes, Queen. We appreciate your support. And my last thoughts as far as this weekend, best of luck to everybody in fantasy football.
Yeah,
Best
for
of luck to
real.
everybody in their team, their favorite teams winning. And Micah, I need you to get me at least three. Give me three. And then at least one celebration where you point at that old white-haired piece of ish in the skybox and just flip them off for me. Just give them
It's
the
like, go
bird
to
one
hell.
time. Just give them the
Hey,
bird. I'll
I
be
got
good.
I gotta say, Jones, even though I hate Jerry for you too, damn was he good in that documentary, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was amazing. He was
Damn,
amazing.
man. Him and
He was amazing.
Jimmy and
That's
Troy
what it's
Aikman.
meant for, to be on the big television. He needs to do that. Get rid
Yeah.
of, just
Give
give
him a
the
show.
Cowboys,
Give him a show.
give it to your, give it to
Do a Netflix
somebody,
show.
and you go do a
Netflix show.
show. That's all you
Trust
want
the
is
people
attention.
you pay. Trust the people you
That's all you
pay.
want is attention.
If his son is a good enough GM, just let him GM because I think he meddles with that. Or, whatever, or not his son,
Yep.
maybe would be a smart decision. Get a real GM.
I actually favor his son more than I do Jerry because
Same
there's been
here.
times where his son has been like,
Don't
Dad,
draft
don't,
this QB. What was that guy's name?
don't do this.
What was that guy's
Don't, he
name? Oh,
told him
the
not
guy that
what's
was
his name?
terrible in the NFL, but what was his name? He wanted to draft that guy who did nothing in the NFL. You know what I'm talking about. The QB.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to get it. Jerry Jones wanted Johnny Manziel.
Oh, Lord, no.
Good decision not to do that one. I mean, unless he would have been that one was something. But
he was
Jones,
the favorite.
dude, I know you had a day. I thank you for hanging out. Janae, it was great to have you on.
Love you guys.
I want to do this again with you too, and I want you on when Med comes on too.
Oh, you already know. Whenever you need me, I'm down for you like 4 flat tires. Y'all my dogs. Whenever y'all need me, call the sister.
This is a good trio. This was fun. The energy was good.
Jones, we have to do something with us 3. This will be good.
This was good. This was good. I think I've had the only thing that's been sucking is recently I've had people canceling. So it's like, and on like Wednesday or Thursdays, I'm like, I have a day to find somebody now. Thanks. It happens. It is what it is. So yeah.
Excuse me.
She's like, what? I almost didn't, here's what happened though. I almost canceled because I did a TikTok stream last night that did great, but I did a show Wednesday night. I did a movie pod Tuesday night. And then the wife was she's usually with her friend. So I did a few videos. So I was like potted out a little, but I was like, I gotta talk.
Gotta keep going.
Cowboys. I gotta talk Cowboys.
I had to get on this one because I didn't get to pod yesterday. So I was like, oh no, we're talking Packers Cowboys.
Well, and then I had 1,000 today, so I was all fired up all day. I took that little nap.
You had to cap it off for this.
So thank you.
I'm glad you did, man.
Thank you for you guys hopping on. Thank you to the 1,000 on YouTube. That is pretty freaking cool.
Congrats again.
That feels good. It really does.
Support both of you guys. Come on, people. Like, subscribe, donate.
He's back on X. Go follow him. He's at
I'm back, baby.
You off punishment.
Let's get him. I want to get him to 10K. Well, you were at 23, but I want to get you back to 23K as quick as you can, man.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me back on, brother. I appreciate you. We definitely gonna have you back on, Queen. You already know you invited at any time.
I'm gonna try to hop on next Thursday, but thanks for hanging out. Good luck to your football team next week. Everybody watching, please subscribe to JonesN'ForSports on all social media. Queen of the Premier is awesome. Check out Fun Football Podcast on Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and please go check out SportCoin and Undefeated Live. Good luck to your Cowboys this weekend, man. Everybody in fantasy, you nailed it. And I will be back next Friday with Blaine Bishop hopping on the podcast. Former Titan. I showed kids at school today. I was like, check this out. He wasn't on the field for that play because it was the last snap of that Titan Super Bowl, 1 yard short. That was one of the best Super Bowls.
Oh, yeah.
That was epic. But everybody watching, thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight, and see you guys next week.
See ya.
Peace.